The Power Hour. It's live. You can watch it at kfan.com/watch right now. You can see Muss. You can see Corey. You can't see Sauce. He's not here. But you can see Hawk and Max.
You see what now?
Hawk and Max.
Okay.
I was like, am I wearing those sweatpants again?
Oh. You want me to tweet another picture for you?
Yeah, please do.
Get another apple.
Max.
Assist.
There you are. Oh, I like your jersey.
Hey, thanks. You gave it to me.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
That's a
wow.
sweetie. Where'd you go there, Sasso?
Oh, Nordo had asked me a question about something.
MLB The Show?
No, about some ESPN Plus article that they wrote about the Vikings trade-up options. And he couldn't access it. What, you need something, Hogs, Daddy?
No, I just was wondering if everything's cool.
Oh, yeah, everything's cool, man.
Sauce.
It's a Helen outside.
Did you play MLB The Show Friday afternoon or evening?
No.
Dang it. You know, for the last couple of years, we've talked about the Marnie Slam, where she wins initials, wins password, and then has the Wolves win Friday night.
Yeah.
You won initials on Friday.
Yeah.
You won password on Friday.
I did.
But maybe
All
your
thanks to
team
you.
won the MLB The Show championship, and it was just the Sauce Slam.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
The new one's so sick, though,
It's
Saucy.
the best, yeah. It's the best version of it.
Yeah.
It's
So I haven't
so
played
fun.
it. I'm excited. It's on my game at home.
The Sauce Slam is what happened to that rearview mirror.
Oh, we got that fixed.
I saw that.
Oh,
Yeah, Youngsteads, man, right, Hawk? They're the best.
always.
But are you
I
still
brought it.
getting into your car head first?
Yeah.
That's
So,
got to
Have
change.
you been working on that?
No, we went to the one. This is why the people at Youngsteads are the best. I went in there and I said, hey, can you help me with this? And he's like, absolutely. And it's the guy, Mark, that runs the one in Wayzata, a great dude. And he goes, yeah, brings it in. They look at it. And he walks in. He goes, all right, it's pretty cool. Not cool. Pretty good. Nothing broke. It's just you got to get it back in there. And I go, could I do that? And he goes, I don't want to answer that question.
Did I do that?
Could I do that?
That's all I said.
Southern Urkel.
It is
So you-
amazing that you didn't even feel it.
No, I didn't even know what happened.
So you could have just put it back in there?
Yeah, but I tried a couple times and then quit.
Yeah, you meat sauced it.
Yeah, man. So it's fixed.
Okay.
It's weird driving around a car without a review mirror, though. It just feels weird.
But weren't you riding in the car?
No, I drove it around on Saturday.
Oh,
before
I
we got
gotcha.
fixed.
You didn't even like try to duct tape it or something?
Oh. Are you
Dangerous.
laughing at me? Nobody cares. All right, sorry.
All right, guys. See how you guys would have gotten out of this. Because we're watching the snow right now, and I mentioned about how the lakes were way down last year. Last 2 years, they've been absolutely way,
so
way
sad.
down. Well, yeah, but because people were pulling boats early in the season because they didn't have enough extension docks to get out get out on their boats. So we go out. It's just Christy and I, my monster of a wife. And I got the motor started up. I'm ready to go. She steps on and she goes, what is that sound? I'm like, oh, those are the tunes getting into the sand. And she goes, are you calling me fat? You can't win that. You can't win.
No.
So-
How did she see that as you calling her fat?
I don't know. She immediately, are you calling me fat? I'm like, no, but
huge bitch. Oh.
But I'm like, you got to get to the back of the
say
boat.
that.
You got to get to the back of the boat. Otherwise, we're not leaving the dock.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that is you calling her fat.
No, it wasn't
Yeah,
at
kinda,
all.
kinda.
How would you get out of it?
I wouldn't have. I'd have just dove into the water.
Yeah.
You got to say fat with a PH.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
Talking
need
about
the snow,
Daddy.
damn it.
Yeah, right. We do need some snow and rain.
So between us girls, though, was she weighing down the boat?
Oh, my God.
No, because she stepped on it was already in the sand, basically.
Right.
Because of her weight.
No, before she even stepped on it,
Got it.
Corey.
Okay. Did
But-
she capsize it?
She did not capsize.
Were you concerned about a capsize situation?
No, but no. Even with the big waves coming, no.
No, she appears to be in good shape. I don't know why you
Yeah.
always say such terrible
Why
things
do
about
you
her
say
off the
that?
air. I
I'm just
think she's
saying,
lovely.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
How would you guys have gotten out of it? Because there's no good win there.
I think I already told you. I just dived right into the water.
I would have stayed at home.
Yeah.
Or just do like Hawk said, say it was all about that A.
Yeah.
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 I meant,
You just call her a thickums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
so she's double cheeked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
she's
Say
gotta
not
get with-
one.
She's got to get with it.
Yeah,
Two.
ladies love that. Call them a thickums.
You got to get with him.
Have you tried it?
Yeah. Well,
Well, you
don't knock it.
should have thought quicker on your feet.
Hey, Max, I think you calling them thickums would work.
Yeah.
If Muss went up to a female and said, you a thickum?
He's got a good
Hey,
point.
you got some thickums there.
And then, like,
don't ya?
adjusted his glasses.
Yeah.
A very
Pulled him
different
down and did
story.
the wink.
I take the glasses off because I know I was going to get slapped.
Double cheeked up might work. It's
Yeah.
more, it's more appropriate. It's more office appropriate. Double cheeked up.
Still won't work.
Again, I'm pretty pumped that I didn't hit adulthood in an era where thickums was a thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I would not have called gals.
Thickums.
Well, you wouldn't have called girls. You could have just stopped the sentence.
No.
That is true. That is mostly true.
Oh, he's being mean to Corliss.
Sorry.
I mean, he's right.
Yeah. It's all right.
Thickums. Yeah, that will not be something I ever say.
Try it on your monster of a wife the next time she capsizes.
Oh,
the boat.
yeah. Will you please
Let's start that.
text
Hey,
her right now?
monster.
Change her name in your phone to Thickum.
Oh,
Is that with 2 C's?
Yeah, 2 C's.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no K's.
No K's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thick.
Yeah. Yeah. Put that in the old browser.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
These are the wrong people to ask.
Your mic's on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Your mic's on.
Time
Roger.
for
That's
Fan
real game
5,
right there,
brought to you
brother.
by
Roger.
Builders and Remodelers.
Builders
Thank you,
and
Sioux Falls.
Builders and remodelers. Thanks, Sioux Falls.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, Builders Remodelers.
My brother.
The Wild are off until Thursday when they host the San Jose Sharks, but it's bad news for the Wild tonight because Vegas is at St. Louis, and those are the two teams they are chasing. Vegas has the lead on the final wild card spot. They have 83 points. The Blues are 2 points ahead of the Wild with 79. The Wild have 77. So right now they are 6 points behind Vegas, 2 points behind the Blues, but again, that deficit will increase after tonight.
Here's Hines on being off until Thursday.
I think you have to use the rest the right way. You know, we have a couple days where they guys can get away from it a little bit, and I think that is important this time of year. We also have a couple of real quality practice days prior to playing again, so it's to get away from it. But you can't do anything about it during that stretch, and I think the best thing is continue to focus on what we can do and what we can control, and continue to try to push ourselves, you know, as we have been, you know, for a while here now, and that's all we can do.
Yeah. Apparently, Boldy had a drive-by defensively over the weekend, right, Zacho?
Yeah, that was a little disappointing.
Yeah. And
It was.
Did he wake you up?
I mean, they tell you to crash the net, and he was a little bit too casual, and that's sort of what caused the sequence of events afterward, which ended up at the puck in the back of the Wild net in overtime to lose. So, he had a great opportunity, one of the many great opportunities that the Wild had. They just couldn't finish at the end, and that's why they lost and didn't get that extra point. Now we're real big trouble, But who knows? Joel Eriksson-Ek. Come back, baby. Let's get some wins.
The juice is loose.
The jewel is loose. That didn't work. I'm sorry.
It was a good attempt.
No, it wasn't.
The Twins
Thanks,
start
boss.
on Thursday at Kansas City at 3:10. Again, their first 5 games are on the road this season. They are at KC for 3, then the Drunken Scotties for 2.
Yeah, their bullpen is devastated. They have 4 good starting pitchers, but their offense is very, very good. So as long as their offense sustains no injuries and the pitchers can go 7 or 8 innings a game, we'll be fine. I know what your sign says, and it hurts my feelings.
Why does I once went out with twins hurt your feelings?
No, I thought it was the same one that I saw earlier when I was talking.
Oh, I didn't know you could see it. Sorry.
Oh, you're watching the stream on your computer?
No, I was, because I kept seeing Hawk put something up, and I hope it wasn't like, that guy's fat. All right. I don't know what that says. But
That's a huge bitch.
I bet it hurts.
Apparently this afternoon, Shohei Otani is going to address the gambling/interpreter issue that popped up last week. So I don't know if he's going to change his story, give a new story. We don't know. but he's going to address
no
it
idea.
because he hasn't really addressed it since it came out last week that his interpreter bet $4.5 million on sports. And then Shohei covered the money.
You know what I
Whoops.
say? That's a good start.
Yeah. Keep gambling, right, Hogs?
Keep gambling. Again, he didn't. If he had won, this wouldn't be a story. Whether it is Shohei betting or the interpreter, just win.
Just
Right,
win,
Then
baby.
you don't get busted.
Be better at gambling.
Be better at gambling. Pick the winners.
Yeah.
You know?
What the hell is
It is an interesting case.
It is.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Because if you do, like, if there's some, like, millionaire from, like, a different country that comes to Vegas and he has a guy make a bunch of bets for him because he doesn't know how this works, who's the guilty party?
He doesn't know how this works. What do you mean?
I don't know.
Gambling works?
It's hard enough sometimes working with those kiosks to figure out how sports gambling works. He just says, hey, put $5 billion on one team.
Five.
Thanks, Joe Theismann.
I don't know.
Are you drunk?
Just raise a lot of legal, interesting questions that, I don't know. I'll have to have a beer with old Jeff Lambert.
Let's go meat sauce on this here for a second. So let me just analyze what you just said. So in your scenario, a billionaire flies to Vegas and has help placing bets, and that's illegal?
Well, yeah, what if it's, that's true.
No, keep going. You got this.
Well, what if he was an active, like, professional athlete
Okay.
that made a lot of money?
Yep.
I suppose this is a great example of that story that I'm picturing in my head. I'm sorry. I'm
I
stupid.
think you're doing great.
I don't know
what
what's
happened.
going on.
I think you had a stroke.
I don't think I did. I think my brain wishes I stroked out.
Whoa.
You've done that before.
Yeah. Yuck.
The Gopher basketball team ended their season yesterday. They lost in the NIT to Indiana State and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or Larry Nerd or Milk Chamberlain.
Oh, brilliant.
Milk Chamberlain.
That,
I
yeah,
like that one. That was a good one.
that's a great.
My God.
So Chris is holding up signs
Okay.
on the stream,
All right.
and the
I
one
see that one. All right.
Look at it.
and that one said Sauce's forehead is the size of a drive-in movie theater screen.
That's a huge
I'm
bitch.
trying to give the people on KFN.com/watch something to read.
Yeah, something extra.
Yeah,
a little
that's-
something extra.
That's kind of you.
Yeah, thank you.
Sauce, could we use your forehead for Wednesdays at Bernie's and just play the movie on your forehead during the game?
Yeah, man. If you guys would like to, that's fine.
Dan said he saw Dune 2 on that screen.
Well, Dan can.
That's
just, never mind.
It's like Oppenheimer too. Like, that's the way you want to see it.
Yeah, for sure. The full experience.
That's how the director intended.
Yeah, on 85 millimeter.
You
I watch it
wish.
on IMAX's forehead.
No IMAX.
Hey.
Sauce,
What?
Are you done?
any rebuttal?
I took my headphones off. What did you
why?
say about me? Because I'm fixing my hat, so you can't see my fat forehead.
It ain't fat. Just enormous.
It's just denormous. What did he say?
No, he said nice things.
He did. He did. He was fine.
He talked about your career and where it's going, and had a lot of nice things to say.
He sure did.
Who did?
Everybody was unanimous.
Oh, that's kind of all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
You're welcome. Let's do headlines when we get back. If there's
Can
a bunch of nonsense,
can I
we
tell
can
you
get
one more
to.
thing?
Of course.
I just opened a mock draft on The Athletic.
Oh, hell yeah.
I know you like these, and I feel
do.
bad about the forehead comment.
No, that's all right. Make fun of me all you want.
Here's what the projected trade would be. The Vikings moving up to number 4 with Arizona and taking Drake May, which would be cool, right? I like that kid.
Sure.
They like
would
that
be
kid.
great, yeah.
Wait, who
They
goes in front of him where Drake
J.J.
May's
McCarthy.
fourth? McCarthy goes third in the old athletic
That is correct.
mock?
That is correct.
To the Patriots.
To the Patriots. That's right. Yeah. Projected trade. Vikings acquire numbers 4, 138, and 60 and 162. So numbers 4, 138, 162 for numbers 11, 23, 108, and the 2025 first rounder.
That's,
now, Am I the only one that thinks
That's
that's
too
too
much.
much?
Yeah.
I agree.
3 first rounders?
2 first rounders.
Well, no.
You're swapping.
Yeah. I know. What
You're not
saying, but
giving
still.
up 3. You're only giving up 2.
Well, nonetheless, you still are. There's 3 number ones that you could have had. you
But
do have.
you're keeping
and then
number
you're
4.
and then you, I don't
you're
know. I
getting
don't,
one in
I think it's
return.
just way too much to jump up that far.
That if that's the case, if that is the trade package, then you got to go higher than that. Because I think if you presented that trade package, read it one more time, Hawk.
Yeah, sure. So we would
What the
get,
Vikes would send, please.
we're giving the number 11, the number
Yeah.
23, the number 108, which
That's
is
a fourth
rounder.
round pick. Yeah,
Anyway, I'm not good at math. Sorry. And
Neither
then
am I, I
a
just
2025 first rounder.
yeah. If you called up the Patriots right now
And offered them that.
they would probably say yes.
Because what Corey was saying earlier is they
Right.
got so much to build that they don't want a quarterback and just kill him.
Yeah,
Right? Is that
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So you think Drake May is worth that?
Yeah. I think Drake May.
Do you
is
think
worth
they'd
that.
rather have Drake May or J.J. McCarthy?
I think they'd rather have Drake May.
I'm 100% with you.
Drake May is their guy. And I think Drake May has been their guy since January. And I think Drake May's pro day is Thursday. I think the UNC pro day is
Didn't you
this
go like
Thursday.
3 weeks straight saying that they love J.J. McCarthy and that they wanted J.J. McCarthy?
Yeah, then I did some vetting.
Yeah, he did some vetting. He drove around in a Chevrolet Corvette.
Yeah.
Did they just want people to think that?
I mean,
one of those.
Oh, subterfuge.
Yes.
Maybe, yeah.
You're just their puppet.
Well, maybe they just want
Maybe.
people to think they want Drake May now.
Maybe.
They actually
More
want
subterfuge?
Oh my God.
It's all
somebody else.
Sub of the subterfuge.
subsection.
It just feels like if you give up that much, you best be getting one or two, the top two. I don't know. It just feels.
Yeah, but what if? But
This
just
is very Viking
But for 2 seconds,
fan-esque
though.
of me. but-
Sure, we've all been through it.
Right.
But what if they're right? What if they're right?
Yeah.
It's a little bit like the Rudy Gobert trade, right?
yeah,
Is if it
correct.
works, you're a genius. If it doesn't work, well, they've sucked for 35 years anyway, so you
Correct.
go all in. Again, I like the gamble, but you can't just gamble the gamble. You have to identify that Drake May or J.J. McCarthy is worthy of this kind of a move. But if you scout them and you think that they're that good, then you are putting your career on the line, right? If Kwesi's wrong, if he thinks they're that good and you trade that much, then great. That's why you were
Correct.
hired to scout
Yeah.
and make that call. If you're wrong, you're fired.
Yep.
But that's why every GM
It feels
either gets
like
paid
a-
$1 billion or gets canned. You got to make the right call.
It feels like a Herschel Walker kind of deal.
Yeah, but that's the cost of getting a quarterback if you aren't in the top 5.
Yeah, again, I know you're not saying this, and I know you know this, Saucy, and everybody knows this, but you're thinking that you might have the next Patrick Mahomes, and you might have the next Carson Palmer.
Sure, but
you know-
but sitting at 11 and 23, you might have the next Christian Ponder.
Well, we have the current Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Remember, he was a third.
Yeah, but that was so
Pick
okay.
overall.
So,
Can I ask a question,
who was the first people?
I'm sorry about that.
No more questions.
I mean, Jamarcus Russell was the number 1 overall pick a few years ago. So nobody should take a quarterback number 1 by your analogy. Yes,
I get what
so
you're saying.
Trevor
yeah.
Lawrence is not good.
I just don't.
Joe Burrow isn't
No,
good.
again, I
You're
just
giving up the farm. I just don't.
that's the thing.
I
He's
don't- I
not
don't
saying
like
you
that.
shouldn't take a quarterback
no,
at number
and
one.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. But they have to. That's the position they're in. They have to. They know that.
They don't have to.
That's why they. I agree with you that it's a lot to give up.
Yeah.
But they have no other option.
Tight rim.
Yeah,
Could
tight
have
rim.
re-signed Kirk a year ago, and then
Correct.
some of these problems
didn't.
wouldn't have been so
I've
pressing.
moved on from him.
They put themselves in this position.
Oh, certainly. Yeah.
That's why they have to overpay. That was the point of my tweet. And they know that. That's why they got the pick this year, so it doesn't extend into 2026.
I so want to be on your side.
That's all right. You can be. It's quite easy.
No.
Hey, Corey?
I can't.
Yes, sir.
You like the prices right?
Love it.
Don't you think that sometimes people get so excited that they're called to come on down that they pee themselves?
Probably all the time.
Yeah. Well, they had some things in place for just such things happening.
What?
Yeah. I'll tell you about it when we come
I
back.
thought you were kind of mostly talking metaphorically.
No, I'm
peeing
telling you
their
the truth.
pants. You're talking about actual urination.
Absolutely.
That is a tease worth sticking around for. That's after this on The Fan.
Tesla Aprentalast is a proud partner of the iHeartRadio Music Awards, a celebration of artists and the fans who got them there, the fans who make the music truly.
See today's biggest stars in the Mystic Showroom and catch free live entertainment on the casino floor every single weekend. Whether it's game day snacks or date night steaks, yum, Mystic Lake's 11 bars and restaurants have what you crave. You can pamper yourself with a massage or facial at the spa and relax in luxurious hotel rooms. Your winter getaway awaits. Book now at mysticlake.com. That's mysticlake.com.
Our energy bill ranks as highest in the neighborhood.
Maybe it's time for a new comfort system. There's those once-in-a-lifetime tax incentives.
You need a Sherpa to navigate Rebate Mountain.
Pronto will guide you.
Wade!
And Little Sherpa. Get up to $6,150 in tax credits and rebates.
When you buy a high-efficiency heating and cooling system from Pronto.
Let us show you the way.
At ProntoHeat.com.
QC Kinetics. They are the nation's leader in regenerative medicine. Maybe you have joint pain and it's been lasting and you would like to move on from that pain, right? Who wouldn't want to move on from joint pain? Well, you can with QC Kinetics. They are transforming lives with their advanced treatments that are non-surgical. That's the key here. This is a non-surgical procedure. No steroids, no drugs, no surgery, and no downtime. So if you want to move again, if you want to walk again or climb stairs or run or play golf pain-free, whether it's knee pain, shoulder pain, back pain, reach out to QC Kinetics. This is something that pro athletes have been doing for a long time. But now thousands of people across the country have gone to QC Kinetics. There are multiple Twin Cities locations. Call QC Kinetics, set up this free consultation, and get pain-free in 2024. Call QC Kinetics at 612-254-7123. That's 612-254-7123. 612-254-7123.
Hey, Wild fans, get in here.
Nick scores! It's a hat trick for Erickson!
To experience excitement, passion, and unforgettable memories, get in here and become a season ticket member today.
Just hit through it in front. Kaprizov scores! Are you kidding me?
Membership plans for next season are on sale now. Learn more at wild.com/member.
You're free now. Free to stream beyond your wildest dreams. Free to be everything you imagine, and then some. That's how it feels to have Quantum Fiber. Your world unleashed. Learn more at quantumfiber.com. Limited availability. Service in select locations only.
Meat Sauce here for my friends at Window Nation and windownation.com. Window Nation is the best place to get all your windows and all your window needs. If you have cracked, ugly, broken, you can't open them, maybe in a couple of weeks when the snow goes away, you want to open those windows and get that fresh spring air into your home. If you have any trouble doing that, you need new windows. If you look at your energy bill and it's way too high, you need new windows because your cracked, ugly windows are causing all the warm air you're putting into your house to go out your house. Let's not even get into the summer when you turn that AC on or you got a nice 65-degree summer night and you want to open those windows. If you can't, get the best windows from Window Nation and windownation.com. You get 2 free windows with every 2 you buy. Plus, you pay nothing for 2 years. No interest, no payments, no nothing for 2 full years. You get 2 free windows with every 2 you buy. There is no limit. Plus, you pay nothing for 2 years, all because of my friends at Window Nation, windownation.com. If you need new windows, get them now at Window Nation and windownation.com. That's windownation.com. You get 2 free windows with every 2 you buy. Get them now at windownation.com. Bye.
You're listening live to The Power Trip on iHeartRadio and FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
All right, folks, here we go. You can join Meat Sauce in Miller Lite tomorrow night at McHugh's and Savage from 5 to 7. You can stop by and register to win a spot in the Vikings Foundation golf tournament. Plus, stock up on Miller Lite swag. Head over to KFAN.com and make the... Oh, this is from months ago.
That whole program's done.
Come on.
Oh, my God. I don't know how did it go back to February 20-something?
We had the last one.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Just last week.
All right, how about this? Let's do this. Renowned rock band Weezer brings their Voyage to the Blue Planet tour Wednesday, September 4th at the XL Energy Center. Don't miss out as they play all the hits, including the Blue Album in full with special guests The Flaming Lips and Dinosaur Jr. Tickets are on sale now. But caller number 13 is going to win your way in with a pair of tickets. 1-800-320-5326. Good luck. I don't know how that happened.
That's weird. But it was a lot of fun, though.
Yeah, I was like, I already
I'm
did
reading.
that.
I'm like, that doesn't look right
You
at
got
all.
a grand prize winner and everything.
All right, let's talk about urine.
That's right, urine. Take hissing and beat urine.
No.
Hearing "Come On Down" on The Price is Right would make anybody excited. This according to Yahoo Entertainment. And there's apparently a plan in place if somebody gets a little too excited. Former Price is Right and Jeopardy producer Mike Richards told People recently that if someone accidentally wet their pants on set, production is prepared.
By the way, don't forget, that was the guy that got the gig and then had it taken from him.
That's right. You're
Mike
exactly
Richards.
right.
He was going to be the next Jeopardy host.
Well, yeah.
Mike Richards. I forget what he said that got him canceled. Anybody remember?
Like years ago on a podcast, he was saying something or another.
Yeah. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, so what did they have in place for urine?
They have a pair of sweatpants, a giant curtain, and a fan, and a blow dryer. So I guess you would take off your pants behind a curtain. They would give you a pair of sweatpants to put on, and then they'd take a blow dryer to your pee-pee pants.
We need one of those around here.
I mean, I guess that's nice that they dry it, but once you've peed them and you're on stage with the new sweatpants,
Yeah.
they don't need to go the extra step and dry them.
Yeah.
Just let that person take home in shame their pissed pants.
Right, and how are you going to learn a lesson unless you have to just soak in them?
Good
You know what I
point.
mean?
Stand up on stage.
Learn a
and-
lesson.
Yeah, stand
You
up
gotta learn
on
your lesson.
on national TV. Stand up on the stage with your
Yeah, look what you did.
urine-filled pants and say, "Look what you did."
Look what you did, pee-pee pants.
To Sauce's point, I'm pretty sure Jared has a kit similar for Vikings games.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I wish you did. I sure wish you did. Sure wish you did. By the way, last year...
Start bringing the hairdryer, I guess.
I know. Last year, a contestant named Henry was celebrating his winning on one of the games when he dislocated his shoulder by celebrating too hard.
Jeez.
In 2014, a contestant named Judy hurt. Nope. Sorry. A contestant named Judy hurt her ankle.
Oh, brilliant.
A contestant named Judy hurt her ankle while spinning the wheel, and she had to do the showcase showdown on a pair of crutches.
You always worry about like the older ladies that are doing that when they're spinning the wheel.
Yeah.
There's part of it that you're like, I kind of hope she gets sucked into the wheel.
Well, it goes both ways, right?
But you're also worried about her.
It looks like they're going to lean in and hit their face on the wheel,
Right.
but if they don't do that, then they almost always fall backwards. They spin the wheel,
Sure.
and they did. And I don't know. Like I've seen Bob Barker have to catch people. Drew Carey's had to catch people. They just start falling. How hard is it to spin a wheel?
I saw Bob Barker do a lot more of that catching thing. I don't know
Yeah.
about
Whoa.
Carey. Carey's kind of just doesn't care.
Yeah, I bet that wheel's heavy. I bet it's heavier than you think
wonder.
it is. I bet it is. It's a big old wheel.
That's what they say. It's
heavier than you think.
But yeah, they have a whole new set now this year. I don't know if you've seen that. It all looks different now.
What happened?
They moved. They're not at CBS Television City anymore, which is dumb.
Oh, okay.
I'm a purist.
Back in the day when Bob Barker would have somebody spin the wheel.
He would spay them and neuter them?
Correct.
Whoa.
But the contestants would watch the wheel go around. Now, Drew Carey's bit, right, is there anybody you'd like to say hi to?
Oh, yeah.
So they list 47 people, and no one pays attention to the wheel. Like, they have to, the wheel's already stopped, and they'll go like, what did it land on? 20? God, should I stay on 20? You're like, for God's sakes, how dumb is this country? Just spin the freaking wheel again, you moron.
Yeah, moron.
Idiot. Shouldn't be on the stage anyway.
Right.
With your stupid bid that was
You tell 'em.
not $1 or $1 over somebody else. What are you doing?
Do you think somebody's lost a friend because they didn't get thanked? Like on Price is Right?
I hope so. Wouldn't that be nice?
Who would you thank?
For getting on stage?
Yeah.
Lord. I mean,
Jesus.
Would you give a shout out to your wife, your kids?
Pasta ball.
I don't think so. I think I would just do all my sponsors. I would just promote
Bean.
some
Dove.
clubs. Shout out to Raising Cane's, Luther, Ovo LASIK.
KY Jelly.
Sound like
Right.
a NASCAR driver at
Yeah,
the end of
exactly.
the race.
The brass rail.
Sauce at the wheel would be.
The Long Island Killer.
Yeah.
You would shout him out, Cora.
Yeah. Well, Zach had shout out Richard Ramirez.
Don't do that, Zach.
Probably would. They'd probably get cut.
Yeah, probably.
Much
Whoa.
like, never mind.
Whoa.
Whoa. Saw that one coming. I woed you before you even said it.
All right, well, there you go. There's your urine plan.
I never thought about people peeing themselves, but I do see people get excited, and I do know people who can't hold their urine.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
He's on in 25 minutes.
Now it's time for headlines.
All right, brought to you by our friends at Wolf River Electric. Do you guys know you can go solar with Wolf River Electric? That's how you go solar. Yeah, see, PA gets it.
Man.
PA can go solar with Wolf River.
Oh, good.
Yeah, exactly.
So he could use his hairdryer to dry up his pee-pee?
Oh, you're
good.
Well, if you have an actual dryer, a woman in Indiana got arrested after she held a dryer repairman at gunpoint because he wouldn't accept a warranty.
I've seen that video.
She was stuck again?
Yeah.
The juice is loose.
Yeah, man. Boy.
Cheating on your spouse has technically been illegal in New York since since 1907.
What?
But
John's on the
that
first
might
bus on
change
NYC.
soon.
It might change soon?
Yeah, that might change. I don't know why that should be illegal. I mean, you can argue whether it's immoral or not, but why is it illegal? Do what you want.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, do what you want. The hot menu item at high-end restaurants is now butter boards.
What?
People are asking
So
for
you get fancy butters
butter
and then
boards.
put them on bread.
What?
Yes.
How many different butters are there?
Apple butter, cinnamon butter, regular butter.
Jeez.
Salty butter.
Okay, Bubba Gump.
I was just going to say.
You guys, do you eat apple butter, Cor?
I don't know.
Apple butter whale. Apple butter's from Hog's hometown, right, Hogs?
It's so good, buddy.
It's so good.
So good.
Garlic butter.
Yeah, see? Zacho gets it. I don't know what you're doing with your mouth over there, but...
It's talking like Bubba.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You've seen the film, correct?
Yeah, I love the
Bubba,
movie.
why?
It is International Waffle Day.
Why'd this happen?
I have a waffle every day. You can tell.
You do have a waffle
I do have
every
one
day.
every day.
Really?
Yeah, every day when I'm here, yeah.
He does. He puts peanut butter on it.
Yeah, like a gluten-free.
Oh, I
yeah,
got
all
you.
that
Okay.
bit,
Yeah,
yeah.
because
Little
you
peanut
guys got
butter
a
on it.
waffle machine here.
Yeah, I don't have those.
Yeah,
but-
nobody.
When was the
ever
last time you
uses
actually
them.
made
It's been
waffles
forever.
there?
Yeah,
It's been a
Zach,
while.
Make some.
Very
Well, we have an entire cabinet full of mix.
Yeah.
That I'm pretty sure is expired.
Yeah, Chris should just take that home.
Who cares
We're done.
about
We're
that?
done with Waffle Day.
So, like,
It was going to be Waffle Wednesdays.
It was never
why
going to
are you making
happen.
them?
Nobody likes it.
The eggs.
the eggs?
The eggs.
Stop talking like Bubba.
We'll go get some. Hawk will pay for them.
Oh yeah, who cares?
Do they have like
Where I'm
egg
going,
delivery?
you don't need money.
I mean, yeah, won't one of those websites deliver anything?
Anything?
Isn't that the whole bit about, yeah, it's my fault.
All right, stay with me for a second here. The movie Titanic. We've all seen it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Zach,
film,
yes,
yeah.
no?
Love it. Hilarious.
Awesome.
Max, you've seen it, yes?
Especially the end, yeah.
Not even a bit. I literally have only seen the part where he's painting the girl naked. That was probably the first pair of hoots I ever saw in my life. I just happened to go downstairs when my parents were watching it when I was a kid. So that's the only part I've seen.
Well, excuse me.
Shout out to Kate Winslet.
That's my origin story.
Yeah.
So the movie Titanic, it's got a long run time, right? But if you take out the present day scenes and the credits, then it runs 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Okay.
And that is the exact time it took for the Titanic to go down in 1912.
Oh.
Here's another
That
weird
was on
thing.
purpose, or
And I have a lot of questions. Yeah, I guess.
would guess.
And here's another thing that I think is strange. The collision with the iceberg reportedly went on for 37 seconds, and that's the exact same length of time as the collision in the film. Now, I would ask, how the hell do they know it was 37 seconds? Who was timing it in 1912?
well, there were
Did they just
survivors.
figure out?
Who's timing the
Well, but I'm-
240?
It's probably math.
But that's what I'm
Yeah.
guessing. There's no way, even with
Yeah.
survivors, they were timing it. It's got to be, well, the ship was going this fast. Here's where it hit. Like, it hit this part of the boat.
Yeah, and
this is
the-
when it stopped
the
hitting
hole
the
is this
boat.
big.
Right, so
Right.
it would have scraped it for so it's got to be math related. No one's timing
right.
it.
And that was somebody once said, I'll never use that in my life. And then that guy was like, here's where I use that problem. You know, the math problems where it's like you have 6 biscuits going 80 miles an hour, and then you have a train going
Why is a
60
biscuit
miles
going
an hour.
that long?
When do they meet up? Stuff like that. You never use in real life. But maybe back then they were like, if you hit an iceberg, at this speed, how long does it last? And somebody went, I'm never going to use this. And then they got to their job and they're like, you're hired. What's my new gig?
Wait, what now?
That's impossible.
I'm so confused on who's talking, what year they're talking in, and who they're talking to.
You know when you get math problems?
Yes, yes.
Are you talking about story problems?
Yeah, story problems.
That's what you were doing?
Yeah, and you always say, I'm never going to use this. But somebody back in like 1902 was like, hey, here's your math problem for today. A boat is going this fast.
God, I love cocaine.
And it hits an iceberg. How long does it scrape the iceberg? And somebody in that class goes, I'll never use that.
I just think that's impossible.
Interesting.
Why is it
The
impossible?
more I think about it, you can't, unless you know the angle of attack. There is no math involved here.
It's all math.
No, you can't determine how long the iceberg hit the ship without knowing the angle of attack, the depth of the iceberg. There's no way.
Certainly
I'm
not.
not a big math guy. Believe me, I'm terrible at math, but I am going to take a stand here and say that is a bunch of hooey.
Wow. Take a stand here that the human mind can't figure out how long it takes an iceberg to scrape a
How
boat.
do you know which way it's like how did it hit the angle of attack? Everything.
Don't they have
I wonder
proof
how
of that?
many
when they-
murders have ever been solved. It's
Then how
not.
the
It's
hell
a
did we get
bunch
to
of
the moon?
hooey. The angles of the
Exactly,
bullets and
it's
stuff.
math.
How is there any way to ever figure that out?
The angles
What
of a
bunch
straight
of
bullet
hooey.
going directly in or to the side, whatever. It's going straight.
Are you through, Mr. Wilson?
What if there were two shooters, though?
The iceberg is floating with random ridges and stuff. You have no idea. And
Are you
that
through, Mr.
37
Wilson?
seconds is probably a bunch of BS. They don't know.
I'm kind of with Zach now.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Sauce. Ask yourself this question: if there's what six of us in this room,
Yeah.
you're going down on this ship with Zach. That's the team you want to be on.
Yeah.
You want to be on the anti-math team.
Welcome aboard.
I
I'm
just
on
think it's
whatever.
just so romantic.
Definitely.
The 37 seconds and the 240.
You know what? I can see Sauce and Zach in that bed, just like those old people. As the water.
The water is surrounding their bed.
Right?
Just yelling hooey.
Well, you know how many stairs it would take to get up to where the lifeboats are?
How could any human being calculate how many stairs there are?
Because they have blueprints.
And we're
Theater chains like AMC and Alamo Drafthouse are going to play all 9 of the main Star Wars movies in a 20-hour marathon this spring. I'm a Star Wars geek. I love Star Wars. No chance I'm sitting through 9 consecutive movies at a theater.
There's 3 of them that I'll go and take a pee break. Yeah.
Are you nuts? 20 straight hours in a theater?
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know. I could see it being
It's gonna
kind
wor-
of fun.
it's gonna work, though.
If I'm
Yeah.
like 18 years old or something like that,
Yeah.
it's summer break. It could be fun, you know?
Yeah, all
Right,
dressed
yeah.
up like Anakin and all that. Kind of stuff.
Yeah, just get
Bunch
wasted
of
all day.
Wookiees sitting in there.
And drink.
Little
One
nidbits.
of the coolest things I ever did was they at the midnight release of The Dark Knight Rises, they did all 3, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and then leading into midnight, the release. And that was 9-10 hours in a theater, and I was not doing good after that. I mean, the movies were great, but I get 20 hours?
I cried.
That's absurd.
You have a massive erection.
Oh my God, why?
I did. I was like 18, man.
You can only say it high so long, right?
I was still getting randoms at that time.
tired.
Your mic's on.
My sources say you still get plenty of randoms. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire won the box office over the weekend with $45 million. Anybody see it?
Didn't people think that would be a huge bust?
45 is not great.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I
I
just
guess-
had it stuffed.
Brilliant.
I guess it depends on how much it costs.
Are you going to see it, Hogs?
I was almost going to see it last night. I changed my mind. I don't know why I'm not that interested. There's a lot of really good movies I want to see.
Are you going to see the scary one today?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go today.
That's so freaking good. Yeah, it costs $100 million to make.
Yeah, they'll make that back once
Yeah.
it gets overseas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've heard about this for the last couple of years, but remember Colin Jost and Pete Davidson bought that Staten Island ferry, right?
Oh, yes.
It's going to have hotel rooms, 2 restaurants, and 6 bars.
Yes!
I guess I hadn't followed that story close enough. I thought they already had it and it was up and running. I didn't know they were renovating it, remodeling it. I thought they just bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know they were doing any of that.
I guess
I thought it was a
they're upgrading it. I don't know.
That'll be lovely.
Sauce, What?
I don't know. When you load up like that, I'm expecting you to either embarrass me, call me out for something I did.
Sauce, what's your favorite animal?
A frog.
Quick, what's your favorite animal?
I don't know. Frog? Frog? Well, frog is wrong.
Scientists named a newly discovered ancient amphibian species after Kermit the Frog.
Oh, that's neat.
I love you, Paul.
Oh, thanks, lady.
How many frog documentaries have you watched?
0.
Would you watch Frog Week if it was on Discovery Channel?
Yes. Yes, I would.
What's your favorite part of a frog?
The legs.
Have you ever eaten frog?
I would not eat frog.
I love you, Paul.
Have you ever licked a frog? Oh, wait, that's toads.
Yeah, why would I do that?
Paul, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right. It's okay.
I'm sorry, Paul. This is all wrong.
Yeah, I've heard that.
What are your favorite facts about a frog?
They leap. They have bulgy eyes. They're green, most of them. Some of them sleep with a pig. Yeah, that's about it.
That's hot.
Oh, thanks, Chris.
We talked about this almost 3 hours ago, but Muss.
Yes, sir.
After a handful of tweets that looked to be fake, and I was very, very skeptical, now it looks like this is legit. Adam Sandler reportedly working on a script for Happy Gilmore 2.
Is this just because of the Netflix contract
Well,
thing
so-
that he's saying where he's got to make so many damn movies?
Good question, but according to this story, it is unclear if it's a part of Adam's deal with Netflix. The platform declined to comment.
Will Julie Bowen be in it? Then I'm going to watch it.
I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
I would think she probably should be, but minimum has to have Shooter McGavin.
Sure. Of
Well,
course.
yeah.
Yep.
And he's looking for gigs, so yeah.
I don't think he's as desolate as a lot of people think. He's on what's that one show, Hogs?
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah,
I don't know.
the comic show.
Hacks.
Yeah. I don't think he's like broke. Must you make it seem like he's desolate?
Well, I haven't seen him in anything.
He's
so.
in Hacks.
Is he a contestant?
He's one of the
He
people
was
holding
in
the cases.
the Bill
Deal or
Clinton
no
bit.
deal?
The Bill Clinton bit.
That was on FX. Where
Yeah, Cigars and You.
And that's in you, right?
oh,
Yeah,
your
that's right.
mic's on.
See?
Poor Shooter.
It probably won't be good, but I don't
come
know.
on.
I mean,
It's got to be straight
no
to
chance.
Netflix.
It's not
right?
going to be good.
There's no
That's not-
chance this is good.
It's not going to a
it's
theater.
almost 30 years in the making.
Yeah, but we'll see
Let's
it.
go.
But
I'll watch it, but
I know it's just a trailer, and I know I have laughed every time Hawk plays the Beetlejuice bit. But that looks great. And
Agreed.
it
Yeah.
looks great. It
hope.
does.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. It's all about the script, right?
Yeah. And I think it's September 6th it comes out.
well, they wouldn't have gotten Michael Keaton to come back.
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, if it wasn't like a good script.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tim Burton and Michael Keaton both said we don't want a bunch of CGI. This needs
Right.
to look natural, or we're not doing it.
Did you guys, any of you listen to Jake Gyllenhaal on with Stern?
A little bit of it, not all of
Stern
it.
made a good point I'd never thought of before. Michael Keaton is just kind of a small, like, dad-looking guy. And he didn't bulk up or anything to play Batman. And we were all cool with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Isn't that something? Like, I've never thought of that in my life. You got Christian Bale. He looks manly. You know,
George Clooney had the nipples.
Affleck.
yeah, they were all, even their costumes were muscly and stuff like that. Michael Keaton just looked like Michael Keaton. And I just think that's an interesting thing.
And I've thought the reverse. Like every time people say, because I never saw the movies and I didn't even know, and everybody says Michael Keaton was Batman. I'm like, how?
Yeah, it's good to see you, buddy.
He was fantastic as Batman.
He was great.
Oh, yeah.
So you've
He's
never
the
gone back
best.
and watched?
I've never watched.
Oh,
He's
those
the
movies
best
are
Batman.
they're awesome. I mean,
He's the best.
He's the best Batman.
He's one of the best for sure. He had it because you
Bale
have
was
to
great.
you have to have
Bale
a
was
balance
great.
between being Bruce Wayne and being Batman, and he was good at being both.
Right. And exactly, Max. So well said. Bale is great at Bruce Wayne. He's not a good Batman.
Interesting.
And I'll stand by that. He's the
Why is
best
that?
Bruce Wayne.
Wow.
Is it
He
'cause
just
of the growl?
yelling, the whole bit. That bit sucks.
You don't like the voice?
No. Everybody knows he's Batman. That bit, he's a great Bruce. He's probably the best Bruce.
But doesn't it make sense that you would have to change your voice? Otherwise, people would go, that's just Bruce Wayne
No,
in
Michael
a
Keaton
mask.
didn't.
Well, maybe Bale did it
Yeah,
better.
like if you put on a costume right now when it came in here with, hey, you guys, you know what's going on in sports? I'm like, Sauce, are you Batman?
No way. I'm just saying. I know that doesn't count in your world, but whatever his name is a great Bruce Wayne. He's a terrible Batman.
Christian Bale.
Yes.
The part that you're referring to on that interview, though, was Gyllenhaal talking about how he auditioned for Batman.
Got that close.
He was at the point where he was down to the final handful of options for the Christian Bale series of Batmans. He was in the mix. Gyllenhaal was in the mix.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's in the mix again because there's going to be another one in this new DC
After
universe.
he got so ripped for Roadhouse, I can see it for sure, man. He looked great.
Is his sister in the 2 and 3?
Yeah.
So that would have been awkward.
That would have been really weird. Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
The love interest.
The most unrealistic part of that movie.
Yes.
When the Joker's like, "Oh, you're so hot." It's like, come on, jokes.
Oh, he's cracking jokes.
Yeah.
Hello, beautiful.
That's pretty good.
Was it? Thank you.
Did you see that?
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Gyllenhaal actually got punched by Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
They were just like trying to work out a scene. It wasn't even on scene. It was they're like, okay, here's what we're gonna do in the stunt, and this is how you move. And apparently McGregor just popped him right in the chops.
Yeah, Hawk has the audio of Connor apologizing to him.
I'm sorry about that. I'll tell you. But, kiss me.
See?
Yes.
You got to see my buttocks.
Yeah.
Don't make it weird. Yeah, he's naked as hell.
Yeah.
I liked it. Good film. Authorities in Lafayette County, Wisconsin, say a Darlington man has been sentenced after he pleaded guilty to the deaths of over 200 goats on his own farm. 20 counts of mistreatment of animals, theft, and failing to provide food for an animal. He pleaded guilty in December, and this past week was sentenced to 15 months in prison and 9 months in jail. Yeah, there they are. That's pretty gross. Don't do that. Wonder why he did that. I mean, yeah, sure, they were going to chop him up and kill him probably anyway, but don't make him starve to death. That's terrible.
What do you do with goats?
Milk them?
Yeah, I guess.
Depends on how lonely you are.
Oh.
Let's say I'm not lonely and I'm just actually raising them on a farm. What do you do with goats?
Boring. I mean,
I don't know, man. It's a good point. I guess, like,
they eat stuff.
yeah, they eat stuff.
Yeah, they eat stuff. They're pretty good bros.
Yeah, they don't have to mow then, right?
They're always down to kick back and open up a few.
Yeah, man. Mow them down.
You ever think about that?
Nope.
But the whole milk thing's the big draw.
Yeah.
Goat milk.
Yeah.
Gross.
Ugh.
New equipment's being rolled out at the Oklahoma County Jail. Staff at the detention center now have taser gloves designed to help officers gain control of violent situations. Those are going to be out in the street soon.
Like
210 volts.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man.
we're demonstrating here on the stream.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Boy.
I'm acting out well.
Taking touchy selfie to the next level.
Yeah.
Am I right?
HR.
Harry Reasoners?
Rosie's going to come in with third-degree burns.
And a limp.
Calls it the Electric Avenue.
All right. I don't know if the show can be worse tomorrow, so
sure.
give us a chance tomorrow. Moss, thanks for your time, man.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Love you.
Goodbye, Mussman.
9 to noon is next. Speaking of taser gloves, 9 to noon is next. We're back tomorrow at 5:30. See you then.
Only questions asked.
Before Highway T.
Are you looking for ways to elevate your business through premium headwear and apparel? At Branded Bills, we focus on attention to detail, in-person customer experience, and quality craftsmanship to provide a finished, customized product for any occasion. Our core belief is to create out-of-the-box products that enhance the value of your personal brand or business. We offer low minimum orders, unique design applications, and completed custom products in as quick as 2 weeks. To find out more, visit brandedbills.com.
And interviews with unqualified